The flight of the ball, you have to find bodies and initiate that contact with physicality.
And we are underway here at Capital One Arena. It's the Knicks and Wizards. New York wins the opening tip. As you see Jalen Brunson trying to get into the lane. His left-hand layup no good. This is the problem. Front rim three off by Avdia.
Julius Randle, he can get hot, especially shooting a three. Talking to Wally Zerbiak, who does the broadcast over there, he said he can get hot in a hurry.
You heard in the pregame show about West.
His first couple of years in the NBA in Minnesota and how he was such a joy to coach.
Here's Randle. Missing, following his own shot. 3 offensive rebounds for the Knicks.
Already, man.
High screen and roll. Brunson. Free for 3. It's good.
We know he's a scorer, a highly capable scorer at that. But when you add that jump shot and him being able to do things like that and play make, he's definitely a load, Chris.
He gets a dime right there off that corner 3.
Brunson away from that left hand. If he gets it back.
Kuz is coming over to double, but Brunson makes him pay for it in the first quarter off the timeout. Kuz looking for Poole. Back to Kuz. With Mitchell Robinson on him. Hits a 3. Good start there for Kyle.
Talk about setting the tone, especially in these in-season tournament games.
Brunson on the drive and kick. DiVincenzo throwing it upstairs to Robinson. Koulibaly on the cross. Kick out to Jones. Kispert. Good move there. The head and shoulder fake getting Robinson off.
Coach Tibbs talking about Corey Kispert, Denny Avdia along with Koulibaly before the game. They are on the scouting report of the Knicks.
Got to be mindful of Manuel quickly. Kid from Havre de Grace, Maryland, coming in hitting the corner 3. Finished second in most improved a year ago. 6-man. Takes up 23-14. Brunson. Got to stay attached.
Just playing bully ball one way.
Brunson being shielded there by Jones. That's a tough bucket as it rattles in. Had to go right.
Yeah, he did. It was tough.
Jones upstairs to Koulibaly. Good move and 1. Got the size advantage on DiVincenzo.
Love it.
And uses it to his advantage.
Somebody called.
Just quickly marking out the play. Keeps it himself. Baseline. Good cut there by Randle.
Yeah, great timing.
Defensively, we're not playing for each other. We're not rotating. We're not respecting what we're supposed to do. That's a 19-year-old that said that. Understanding how important that side of the ball is to have success. As Isaiah Hartenstein hits the dunk there. Kind of the rebounding aspect of it and the second chance points and the offensive rebounds. As McBride gets the steal. Hartenstein inside to Josh Hart.
I think a lot of the U.S. players who in college would have the Thanksgiving tournament or the holiday tournament. So, look, I think you say to NBA players, the most competitive people in the world, there's something to win. There's a cup that can count for this competition as well. And then it came together. There's a guy named Evan Wash in the league office who was sort of the ultimate designer of this.
I'd love to get your take on just the international flavor of the NBA and where we are now in terms of the globalization. You see international players out here on the floor right now.
Yeah, well, we're now up to over a quarter of the players in this league. We're talking about now, most recently, the first pick, Victor Wembanyama is sort of French. You have the last 5 MVPs in this.
It's been all the New York Knicks when you look at both sides of the ball, getting defensive stops, forcing turnovers, being active, and kind of being disruptive. Mexico City is in the 70s. Wow. So if you had a problem breathing in Denver,
pack your oxygen. There's a corner 3 there by Tyus Jones off the assist. Quickly in the paint, turns it over, leads to Kuz. Wiz have numbers. Kyle to Avdia, back to Kuz. Good teamwork.
I'll tell you what.
Knicks working it around to Randle. Randle probing. Inside feed to Robinson.
And right there, and only what? Am I reading this right? 40% from the foul line?
That's about right. Kuz rattles around the rim and scores. Gafford to Poole. Poole trying to get something started. Bounce pass inside to Gafford. Good decision there. Get that first win. That ball was hot potatoed into the hands of Washington. Kuz takes his time and scores.
And that's Denny Albion.
Isn't that the whole point of this in-season tournament?
Trying to make it competition. Yeah, and like I said, you want to go to Vegas. There's no time you can ever go to Vegas.
More than 9 minutes to go in the third. Knicks lead is 7. Make it 5 off the Chandler defense here in Capital One Arena. Randall, step through. Oh, the follow-up by Dante DiVincenzo.
Let me see that. Jalen Brunson goes right. I mean, he gets stuck.
Here's Gafford running the floor and rocks the rim. Randall with a bounce pass, wide open. Jalen Brunson. That cannot happen. Poole now guarding Randall. There's a kick out. Brunson makes the Wizards pay.
It's amazing. I mean, that's
Koulibaly. Driving kick to Poole. Poole driving, getting the layup. It's Poole's second. Rebound secured by Randall. Randall to the cup using his right hand. Julius Randall had 29 points, which was the season high Wednesday. Challenging that play, so for Randall, he'll pick up his second personal.
And that's a big possession, because look, right now, it's a 7-point game, Chris.
There you go. Quickly off of the screen. Brunson putting it on the deck. Count the bucket. They'll call the foul on Koulibaly.
And you cannot even be mad at that play, because you're right there.
Third personal on Randall. Kuz going baseline.
Kuz stepping up to the challenge right now.
Randall motioning quickly to get out of the way so he can go to work on the block. Count the bucket and trying to work on Hartenstein. Here comes the double team. Avia, Kispert. Oh, good ball movement by Denny finding. Kispert setting the screen for Avia. Free and clear to the basket. They're trailing by 5 as we start the fourth quarter here. Game 3 of the in-season tournament for Washington. Quickly, all alone to the cup.
Listen.
Missed there by Koulibaly on the drive. Getting back on defense. Fournier on a kick out. Quickly again, left-hand layup. Count it and the foul. Poole being double-teamed. Gallo all alone in rotation.
Look at Kispert down there fighting. Look at that. Type of guy on the road, if you ask me.
Quickly out to Brunson. 2 on the clock. Pull up over Avia. There's a step back by Randall. Trying to create space. Offensive rebound by New York. There's a no-look inside to Randall. He was being guarded by Tyus Jones. Brunson. Deep 3. Good.
Big minutes if you do. And I look at a guy like Landry Shamet who could potentially be that type of player for really any team in this league. So when you think of a young team like the Wizards.
Outscored the Wizards so far 21-8 in the fourth. Quickly. Drive. Count it.
Manuel quickly. I mean,
that's all good. That's why we're here together.
You know, I like the points.
Quickly 3 rattles in. Quickly, fader over Anthony Gill. You just have to tip your hat on a shot like that. Amarui with 5 points, making both of his shots as he come in late in the contest. New York Knicks will now have won 5 straight here at Capital One Arena. The shot clock expiring on Gill. Out to Koulibaly for 3. And that'll do it as the New York Knicks